Hello everyone, welcome back to Techopolis. So, between episodes, I managed to get myself some diamonds and some emeralds and some chunks, some new chunks. I didn't think this through, did I? I may need to. I can expand up, I suppose. Should probably remove this and put something a lot neater. I can also expand. Well, that one's got that there. I could expand out this way, maybe. I don't know, but we are going to need to figure that one out. What we're going to do with these up here. In fact, for now, what we can do. I did think about it. I really wanted to use the induction smelter, but at least for the uranium, it doesn't work. So if I do uses on here, we want to get one of these uranite extractors at some point because we want to get into the power that we can make power. So what can we do with this? I think we can pulverize it, and that'll be probably the best thing to do. Where's a... Oh, that one's got loads of gravel in it. Let's nick that out. Chuck the rest in here. Yeah, sod it. Oh, and that. There you go. So that will bring some uranium into our system. And for now, we can get rid of that stuff because we've got tons. I don't know where it is. Is it this one? Osmium. Yeah, we got loads of osmium chunks. And we got a ton of osmium somewhere. Is that it? Osmium, yeah. Yeah, look, we got 7 stacks of blocks, so lots and lots. That is going out there. I do want to actually I can do it from here, can't I? And drawers. So these 2 drawers are going to be for the zinc and the uranium. I need my key for this because I want to lock it before I put it up. Something like that. Let's get the other key out because it's always nice to see the numbers. I quite like that they added like the keys for this because it's like pretty simple. And then this one can go in here. So I can pull it out, put it back in, job done. Now what I can do is if I grab a bunch, I don't know, that'll do us. What's gold doing? Okay, let's do that instead. Still got loads of uranium dust to go through, which is pretty good. But anyway, what I wanted to focus on, once we've got some zinc, I suppose, because we need a bunch of zinc. Turns out you need loads of zinc for the next chapter. I was just looking through what we need to do to get into Mechanism, because, I mean, Mechanism is quite a big part of this pack. Oh, that will complete a chapter for us as well, that'd be good. So, I was looking into Mechanism because I really want to get to the point where, actually, when we get to the Metallurgic Infuser, which does require this stuff, which does require crystalline, which we kind of need to think about and do something about, because the crystalline that we're making right now, this dust takes forever, but that is because it has to run through this single machine. So I am going to break that out and have 6 machines. I think is it 6? Wait, crystalline. Crystal. This stuff. Yeah, all of these I will probably do as... Because what I could do is the platinum dust is 65 in there. Brilliant. Yeah, the platinum dust here is being like smelted and then put in the system. What I could do is have in between these 2 here a drawer and then have an external storage on it. I kind of box myself in with this being here. This is making a sugar, by the way, because we need sugar cane. And we need sugar itself, actually, because we need that for the speed upgrades. So I did make a few speed upgrades. It turned out I didn't need it for this because it handles it with the regular non-speed upgraded importer. Is this actually oh, I think that just got onto the zinc. Sweet. So take that out, put that back in. Job done. So this episode, I think I want to set myself a goal, and that is getting at least a steel casing, if not probably into like diving deep into Mekanism. But yeah, what we can do with the Metallurgic Infuser is get rid of our blast furnace completely. Just we can yeet it because we don't need it at that point. And that actually does open us up this way. Ooh, I like that idea. So we could build like a little pathway that leads out here, and then this could be our new hex for like processing, I'd say. Our home hex, as it were. Yeah, I like that idea. So what you can do, I don't actually know, I should have looked at this before I just said all of that stuff, but the Metallurgic Infuser, you can send it some carbon. Yeah, there we go, and you can make steel dust. So carbon being, I think it's coal. Yeah, coal and like a bunch of other stuff. Plus iron turns into enriched iron. Then the enriched iron turns into, if you add more carbon to it, turns into steel. So that is another way of doing steel production. So we'll probably do that instead, just because I think that will be easier than using this beast. Although this hasn't steered us wrong yet. It's just huge. That's the only issue. And what you can do is you can send... I'm trying to think how we can like automate the steel with refined storage. It should be really easy. But I think that's what we are going to have to do. So maybe we aim today to get towards that Metallurgic Infuser. So this thing is the aim. Aim of the game. So let's get started, I suppose. So all it really needs is this pattern here. So can we do that? Is that just going to be a simple pattern of that? And stick it in this thing? Oh, I'm proper chock-a-block over here. So, can we now get that to go off and do its thing? Or is that not going to work? Why are you doing... Oh, because you need a little bit more for the... What do you call it? You actually... Ah, of course you're raining. Where were we? We were looking up here. I've been finding this, actually. If you log out and log back in, I think the fluid crafters break. And so do the resource combiners. They just stop outputting. So I think it is in there right now. So if I do this, that is making the crystalline dust. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. So that's over here. Really need to speed this up. And I think, yeah, as I said, the way we speed this up, we're not going to do it yet. I'll probably do it between episodes. But the way we'll do it is just have 6 of these pulverizers with the crafters on top. That does also bring me into another point, which is now we've got Mekanism sort of unlocked. What does it take? Because I know it took Mekanism for a certain thing, and that is Flux Networks. If you've ever seen me play one of these packs before, you know that I absolutely love Flux. I think it's possibly my favourite mod of all time. But it's this Flux Dust, which is a teleportation core, which means we have to automate the Metallurgic Infuser. And in fact, I have a really decent way of doing automation with the Metallurgic Infuser. I just remembered it. If you've ever watched my Ocean Block series, I did it in that. And it's how I've always done it. Are you going to start on these yet? Oh, maybe you've already done some. Steel casing? Wow. Nearly there. That's insane. Wait. Does that mean that's a quest? Ah, I thought it needed that one before we did. Yeah, before we actually got a steel casing. Brilliant. There we go, steel casing. Whoa. And funny enough, all we need is one more of these. Metallurgic Infuser. Ah. So this thing here, it takes like stuff in this side. So, for example, we can put carbon in here, in this side, and get the steel. You can also put stuff like, I think you can put redstone in there, and you can get like, let's have a look. So you can put refined obsidian. That's how we're going to make these atomic alloys, and we are going to make a bunch of these. If it's the same recipe, it is the same recipe for this, and it is for this. This one's different though. This one uses a basic technium plate. And then I'm guessing this one, because these ones upgrade using where am I looking? I want to know the upgrade of this. That one, no, that's the transporter. That one, that's it. Ooh, okay. And then I'm guessing this one, when you upgrade this one, it's again, yeah, the elite. And then these ones, I'm guessing, is the higher version of that. Oof. So what are these used for? Oh, the mech suit, yeah. I don't think we're going to get to the mech suit. It might be a requirement actually in the quests. Ooh, I don't know, but this is really useful for us because we can actually start getting into flux soon once we've automated all of these. And I think I need four of these, and that will deal with all the stuff we need. So I may actually program this in. And then steel casing, we need 3 more of these. Missing electrum gear, what do you mean? Do we not have electrum gear? I must have made a ton at some point then. Okay, you're not JEI synchronized. Gear. Geart. So we can use this recipe and get rid of that. Shift click that out of there. And I think now we can do it. Steel. We can. Oh, that is going to take a long time though. Just because it has to sort of smelt everything up. Oh, I forgot about this. This is going to take a while. Oh man. Right. I'll tell you what. We'll be back once I've got 3 more of these metallurgic infusers. Okay, so it's been a little bit of time. Everything did process, and this is what I came up with. Wires everywhere. Damn. So, this is actually Mekanism automated. Doesn't look like it, right? But it definitely is. So, what I've got here is I've got a Metallurgic Infuser here, one here, and one here as well. and they're the only ones we are going to need. Because we're not going to do, I don't think we're going to do anything infuser. No, what's it called? Metallurgic Infuser, one of these. So I don't think we're going to do this netherrack or the biomass to sand creates dirt. I don't think we're going to do that. Or the gold, yeah. All of these like cool looking decorative blocks we're not going to do. I don't think, at least. But we are going to do all of these other bits. Oh, and yeah, the gold and the tin we're not doing, because we do that other ways, and I'd rather do it other ways. It's just easier. So what I've got here is, I think this, let's start on this side. So this one here is for redstones. It's redstone stuff. So that is 8 iron ingots, 1 enriched alloy. So enriched. This alloy here, which is a redstone in the enrichment chamber, which is what this thing is right here, which has all of these enriched patterns. So you've got the enriched coal, the redstone. I think there's one that I'm missing from here, which is refined. So I need to, I need to make this recipe here. So let's bookmark that. And land. This is my pattern one, so I can do one of those. And okay, now this is finished. Almost always forget about that one. So in fact, we could do it like that. That'd be easier. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back over these. So we've got the redstone, 8 iron, and 1 enriched alloy makes 8 infused alloy. 4 basic technium plates. 1 enriched redstone. That makes us the basic control circuits. So these things, right? What it shows right here. This one here is just making steel. So this is, so we went from this huge setup right here with the blast furnace to this tiny little setup. And what happens is the iron, for this example here, the iron and the enriched redstone just get pushed into this crate. And what I've got is a logistical transporter which pushes into here, but I've got another one that pushes into here. And I've got the side set up, so the top one is the red one, so it'll land here. And the side one is the yellow one, so it'll land here. And because Mekanism is kind of clever, right? What happens is, if I've got iron can't actually land in this slot, so it will always go for this slot. And if I've got redstone, or the enriched version, which is what we're using, because it's more efficient, the redstone can't land in, the enriched redstone can't land in here, so it always lands in here. So that way, let's just go and make a bunch of those infused alloys, shall we? Because it's easier to show you what I mean. So let's make 64. So first things first is this is gonna enrich 8 redstone, because that's what it needs to do. These are all really slow right now, and I'll go over the ways that we can speed that up in a sec. But once it gets 1, I didn't set the sides up on this. That's good to know. Did I not put it to the bottom? So I put it to the front. Silly boy, silly boy. So this is where we need to push out like that. There you go. So now it's pushing out. So what happened there, you can see. So the enriched alloy is coming down this one. The iron's coming into this one. And it's filling this up. And there we go. Another one just went in. So more iron has come into here. When we get another enriched alloy, enriched redstone, it will come in here. 8 more will come in here. This is how it kind of works, which is pretty boss in my opinion. And steel, same deal. So we've got I actually will switch those around so it's more, you know, it makes more sense. So we got the iron and the enriched carbon, which makes the enriched iron, and then the enriched iron with some more enriched carbon makes steel dust. Back here, we've got the patterns for the reinforced alloy, which is the enriched diamond, which I think all you have to do is chuck a diamond in here, and it makes enriched diamond. And it's 4 of those infused alloys, the ones we're making right here, these ones. And that makes us these reinforced alloys. And then we've also got the obsidian, refined obsidian, which we do need for the next one, which is up here. And you can also use this, oh yeah, 'cause it's not going to show me. So, refined obsidian, refined this stuff. So you can first off enrichment chamber it, get more out of it, which is what we are doing. You can put it in one of these osmium compressors with some osmium, and you can get some refined obsidian out of that. And you can use this refined obsidian to make like some pretty boss armor. That doesn't make sense, because you could just, yeah, I actually wanted to look into these. Sorry, I'm going a little bit off topic. You can send slag in there. That's actually really useful to know. Okay, the nether technium gives you that. Basic technium, we could do this, but I think just chucking a bunch of cobble at it is probably better. Anyway, so the last alloy is the atomic alloy, which is 2 of the ones from down here, and some enriched obsidian, which we can make in this thing right here, which is, I think it's the diamond, and yeah, so down here it's the enriched diamond and the obsidian dust makes the refined obsidian dust. This makes the enriched obsidian. Yes. Whoa. Yeah, so this is kind of my automated mechanism already. So I've got all the way up to the alloys now, the atomic alloys. So before I do anything, I should probably check the quests, right? So basic control circuits. I actually made a few earlier because I needed them for the enrichment chamber. What else? Oh, no, that's not it. Up here. Okay, once the advanced, it doesn't look like it actually needs the alloys for anything. And maybe it does somewhere else. I actually don't know what it takes to make one of these. It does require the refined obsidian, so we are going to have to make refined obsidian. It's a bit of a pain, because I really don't like this recipe. It's so annoying, like with the osmium in the bottom there. But that is fine by me, because what we can now do is atomic alloy. Ooh, that's a bit of a strange one, because we might need these basic control circuits. I don't think we do, actually. And before I even make an atomic alloy, what I will do is make something else, which is something I've already made patterns for, which is the energy upgrade and the speed upgrade. And for that, you need osmium dust and gold dust. I'll show you the patterns for those. So speed, this one here. You just need osmium in the middle and some glass. Did we already automate glass? Oh, we did. Sweet. So now if I just do speed, the most that a certain thing can take is 8 speed upgrades. It does drastically increase the power that it takes. So that's why you always kind of have to go for energy upgrades as well. So I'm going to make 8 of those as well. If I do upgrade, these are all the upgrades I've done so far. And how many do I really need? So we've got 5 here. Because there's another type of upgrade we could probably get into. Which is these installers actually make these things here into what are called factories. And it means you can do 3 at once. So they're actually like 3 times the speed. But it is 3 times the power. That's the thing. I'm feeding all of these, this and this, off of 1. Ah, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see if we get the upgrades. I'm going to get the speed upgrades first. No, the energy upgrades first. Oh, cool. You can put all 8 in at once now. That's really useful. Ooh, yeah. See, that's making 80. No, 60, I think it was. So let's... Integral components. I need 2 of these, and I'm going to get the... Yeah, I need these auxiliary reaction chambers as well. So... I think I need 4. Because each of them can take 3. So another one here, and the integral component. So when the integral component is finished... What's it doing? Is it... Oh, it's making all of the... Yeah, all of the gears it needs. And this is making all the signalum? Yes. Cool. Right, let me be back once this is finished its processing with the integral components and the reaction chamber. And we could see all of these. Actually, that's a point. Whilst that's happening, I'll also stick on a recipe for the upgrades. Oh, I'm also going to need one for the enrichment chamber, which is on its own power source. Okay, so at thermal. I need 1 more of these. And I need 3 more of these. Yeah, okay. And then upgrades. How many upgrades do I need? So I need 8, 16, 24. Okay, 32. So I need 32 of each. And 32 of those as well. So that'll go off and make us all of the upgrades. All of these are super slow. I really need to like break out all of the patterns into their own like dedicated pulverizers, for example. I think that would be ideal. Also, these these are actually quite loud, so it might be worth investing into muffler upgrades. Don't think they actually cost any more power, but we can easily make that as a pattern and get it to create those for us. And I think it's 1 each, so we just need 5 of those, which is fine. But it will start using this one over here, I believe. Is it not going to try and make some of this, or did I already have some whilst I was doing some testing? Actually, we can see up here, can't we? So that's processing there. It's waiting on the glass. Oh. It's actually waiting on these enriched carbons, which is this one over here. Why is it making more of the... Oh, because it needs more of the these things here. Yeah, it needs more of these because it needs to do all of the upgrades. Okay, I tell you what, I'll be back when all of this is stopped processing. And this time I won't do anything. Oh, crap, I forgot to mention. I also put upgrades in this, the acceleration cards, because we can, and it speeds this up as well. So I'm just basically looking for like little upgrades that I can do. I already know that I need to split out the pulverizer. into several pulverizers. And I do intend to do that between episodes, but yeah. I'm not going to cut away and do the thing that I normally do, which is I've done a thing, and then show you all of this. Anyway, right, back in a bit when this is finished. So I'm actually not quite finished with all of these. I have put the upgrades in. Whoa. Yeah, look, it can do a lot right there. Oh, there you go, all done. Upgrades. So I've got all of these now. Ah, amazing. So what we want to do is, if we have our inventory like this, you shift and then right click. For some reason, I didn't think, oh, I know, if this one's the one that's going to be, you know, chugging away and doing the most stuff. Yeah, I didn't think I should put the upgrades in this first, because I put them in this one, didn't I? Which I have now removed. So these don't have upgrades. But what I can do is now put these in. You've got 4. I didn't realise that you could have more than one. Oh, you can have up to 4. Effect times 10. Is that? I may make this really, really quiet. Well, I'm going to put 1 in each. So let's do that instead. Interesting. And then the last one is up here. Oh, and the muffler upgrade. I might go back and make a few more muffler upgrades then. Get all of these done. But that is now all of them speed upgraded. And they do now take... Oh, it's not saying it here, but when this was running, it was 200 FE. Actually, you might have seen it a second ago, because this bit here. But it was 200 FE, and it was running really quickly, actually. So now all of these can run stupid quick. So now we can make the atomic alloy. So let's just make one of these and see what happens. I already made a bunch of these infused alloys, so it's not actually going to do that. That is a-okay, because all of these are going to start up. Look at that one. That one's going off. And eventually, there we go. 2 are going to go in there. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, there you go. And there's 2 atomic alloy, because that's what the recipe... Oh, I don't get a quest for it, I don't think. Not yet. Any of these give me quests? Wait, let's go back to mechanism. So you want me to make these things and then make the purification chamber for some reason? Can be used to add extra value to ores. I know, but I don't really want to do. Maybe it forces you. Does it really force you to make, like, the triple? Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, you can use some stuff from the mechanism mod to make, I think it goes up to 5 times ore processing. But as you can see, like, we are like just generating a ton. It's not actually that much. Did I not ever do the key on these? I don't think so. Okay, let's do that then. There you go. Ah, perfect. Why have you only got a few? Is it because this one down here is... Oh, I took the void upgrade out of this. I don't know if I've said that yet. Same with the tin. I really just need to replace, like, remove all of these, put them in our system, and it will go into these drawers. But yeah, why are you also not giving... Oh, you are. I read the 4 because we had 4 emeralds earlier. That's decent. And this is, by the way, if I fly up here, this is what I've done over here. So the diamond one doesn't actually always give you diamond. It sometimes gives you coal. In fact, I think it 90% of the time gives you coal. And this one over here, 90% of the time it gives you... There you go. Oh, you missed it. But it's copper, basically. The copper cluster things. Uranium always gives you uranium, I believe. And the zinc always gives you zinc. So it's pretty good, pretty good. I really need to go around and like fix my base up a little bit because there's like just holes everywhere. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what we've got. I think automating Mekanism in this way is kind of interesting. This is how I've always done it. My Ocean Block series actually has like a really neat version of this where it's all up against a wall in a compact machine. And that's basically all I did in that compact machine. And it was a bigger compact machine than was needed, if I'm honest, because it was, yeah, it just had like a big gap around the edge because we weren't using that space. But yeah, I think this looks pretty decent. We've got just a regular, we don't really need anything more than this, the regular crafters. Yeah, quite proud of this, quite pleased. And yeah, that's all of Mekanism sort of sorted now. I might set up all of the things for the installers. So oh yeah, this isn't installer. Only thing is, yeah, it does require these basic circuits, so I will have to where is it? This one. I'm gonna have to set up the recipes for these as well. And I don't think we'll be able to make the final one because we haven't made any ultimate technium yet. So we can go up to the red tier. Yes, we can go up to this tier. Actually, we could probably go up to the elite tier because this one, all it requires is the elite technium. But I think red's fine, and we'll just leave it at red just for now. And another thing we can do is we can also get into the Teleportation Cores, which, as you know, gets us straight into the Flux Networks mod. And that will probably be next episode. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.